Hi, this is Tom Hatfield from Razor Sharp Sports. Make sure you check me out each and every day at freeplays.com for another complimentary winner. Now, before we get to our complimentary selection in Sunday's Major League Baseball, let's take a look at a couple more NFL previews. Today, we take a look at the Tennessee Titans and the New Orleans Saints. Now, last year, Tennessee finished 6-10, and really no very big standout bright spots, really. Offensively versus the past, 22nd on the run, 21st, which you expect much more when you have a running quarterback like Jake Locker and, of course, Chris Johnson, who had, once again, one of those up and down type of seasons. On the defensive side, no better. 26th versus the pass, 24th versus the rush. Now, they look to help out things as they get Kenny Brett back at wide receiver. That should help the offense. Plus, they also got some help on the draft. First-round draft pick, Chance Warmack, offensive guard out of Alabama, taken 10th overall, should help things up front. And then they also added wide receiver Justin Hunter out of Tennessee with their second pick. They look to help their defense later in the rounds as they take 5 of their last 6 draft picks on the defensive side of the ball. Still, Tennessee has to play twice against Indianapolis and Houston this year. Plus, their crossover with the NFC this year is the much-improved NFC West. I think it's going to be another tough year for Tennessee. 6-10, maybe 7-9 at the best. As for the New Orleans Saints, a team that finished 7-9 last year, they had, of course, Bounty Gate going on the entire year. They had that over top of them. And yes, the offense have produced the way they expect. Number 1 pass offense overall, 25th on the rush. But the defense was absolutely terrible all year long, giving up tons of points. They were 31st versus the pass, 32nd versus the rush. That has to improve. Of course, getting Jonathan Vilma back for the entire time, along with Curtis Lofton, the 2 linebackers in the middle, should really help things out. They didn't get a lot of help in the draft, but they did take safety Kenny Vaccaro out of Texas with the 15th overall pick. Now, I expect with getting more production on the offensive side of the ball, on the ground game with Sproles and Ingram there, that this offense will improve. You got Sean Payton back at the helm as the head coach, and I think that the Saints will be a contender for a wild card, maybe even a division with Atlanta here in the South. Also, Carolina, a much improved team there, and Tampa Bay, always not an easy game. But I do believe that the Saints will show much improvement here and be in the hunt in the NFC. Now let's take a look at a complimentary selection in Major League Baseball here for Sunday. American League East battle between Boston and Baltimore, and a couple pitchers that have continued to struggle all season long. John Lester goes for Boston. He's 9-6. His ERA 4.50. Compare that to back in 2010, where he went 19-9 with just a 3.25 ERA. That ERA continues to go up and up, up. The wins go down, down, down. One thing he's really struggled at was road games this year, where he's just 5-6 with a 5.61 ERA, and his last 6 road games, it's been even worse, where he's 1-5 with a 7.91 ERA. As for Baltimore, Jason Hamill goes to the mound. He's 7-7 with a 5.20 ERA. He has struggled at home this year, where he's just 1-4 with a 6.65 ERA, and in his last 5 starts, he's 0-3 at home with a 7.02 ERA. Now, last year he was 8-6 with a 3.43 ERA. That has not been the case this year. I expect with these 2 pitchers on the mound, we're going to see plenty of runs. This Sunday, take Boston and Baltimore over the total as your complimentary pick. Now, if you like this pick, please click the like button below this video, or feel free to leave a comment, and make sure you check back on Monday as we take a look at a couple more NFL teams, Indianapolis and Carolina on Monday. Good luck and thanks.